Man, what's going on, Playa Politics, man? We back, man.
We in the building, man. We in the building. Life and politicking.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I hope y'all being the star players of your lives, man, for real. I really do, y'all. Like this.
For
right,
real, boy.
Hey, right now I'm going through a tough part of the season right now. I'm on a 3-game skid right now, bro.
Yeah.
Gotta get back on the winning column, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, boy.
That's your life, bro. That's life.
That seems like everybody at that same little shit, man.
I'm on a 3-game skid, man. I'm on a losing streak. Gotta get back in that win column. But man, appreciate you. YouTube, TikTok, appreciate it, man. Like, share, subscribe. Please like. I heard it helps the algorithm, so help the algorithm. Man.
Yeah, man, we trying to get these followers up, man.
Yeah, man, we
subscribers
up man. Want y'all to be a part of this too, man. We're growing. So
yeah, man.
What you got, man?
But man, my first thing, man. I want to talk about these niggas of Shxts and Gigs. Apparently these niggas like a UK podcast that a lot of black females listen to. I never knew. I ain't never heard these niggas in my life, man. Never heard these niggas in my life.
Well, let me break it down. I watch these guys.
Okay.
And the only reason why they popped off because they would read Twitter threads. So like on Twitter or X, whatever,
Yeah.
We always gonna call it Twitter. Elon Musk, I'm sorry, but we always gonna call it Twitter. But anyway, so they would take like certain topics, like what's the craziest, like something like, oh, what's the craziest place you had sex? And they would just read all the comments.
Yeah.
And of course, because of their accents and the way they laugh and all that stuff, it made it entertaining.
Yeah.
So of course, that's the only reason why I watched it, because the way, some of them Twitter threads, you be like, they ain't supposed to be saying anything.
Yeah, anything.
So they whole show wasn't really them talking about personal feelings. Like they would talk about personal stuff, but not to where they are now. Like the kind of toilet bowl they in right now. Like they ain't never really was on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they came to America, did their little podcast run. Of course, they was on Poor Minds. We saw that.
Mm-hmm.
You saw a little, the ATL backlash. I'm sorry. You ain't
that shit rubbed me the wrong way. Like when I seen that, they kind of told me what kind of niggas y'all were.
Right now,
ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, it to me, I feel like you shouldn't. Well, I can't say you shouldn't, because you speak on what the fuck you want to speak on. But I'm saying, like, I think you can't really tell me. That's just like a nigga asking me, where's the best what's the best place to watch an independent movie? I can't tell you. I don't watch independent movie like that. Yeah. I'm not a movie buff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I can't tell you
theaters and all this stuff.
Yeah. So my opinion, I mean, even though everybody entitled to their own opinion, but I can't really. My opinion really ain't that valuable. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. I feel you.
So yeah. And that's my whole thing. These niggas from a whole nother. They black, but
like we said before, it's just different.
Yeah,
it's just
different culture, man.
And that's the only part of the backlash I think is unfair to them.
Yeah,
because that's not what they do over there anyway, right?
Yeah,
blackness is, as much as we want it to be the same around the world, it just is. What American black people go through is different from what UK black people go through.
Yeah.
And those UK black people are mostly sons and daughters of immigrants.
So
that's that. And then what both sides go through is different from the black people in Brazil.
Yeah.
Which is different from the black people all over Africa. So it's just different, you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, when the original clip of them on Andrew Schultz podcast. I forget the name.
Flagrant.
Yeah.
I guess.
Which has its moments. I'm not a fan of all comedy.
Yeah.
My thing about comedy is if you make a joke, it better be funny. That's it. Like, I can take stereotypical comedy and joke on everybody. I don't care. Like, I just make sure it's funny. When they said what they said, Andrew Schultz, the joke he told to them about black women, and, you got to grow your hair and grow your beard. To me, it just wasn't funny. That was my big thing. Like,
and to me, the shit wasn't funny. Like, okay, I'm gonna tell you, Andrew Schultz ain't never been funny to me.
Gotcha.
I don't that kind of joke, that kind of humor, like that frat type of humor.
Right.
It just ain't funny to me. It just because it's different cultures. It's different culture. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. That's a good call.
Yeah,
frat boy comedy.
Yeah, like to an up north white guy or something like that. That shit might be funny. That shit might be hilarious. Maybe some black people, they might not understand the humor, but to me, cause like I seen niggas saying, I can't understand why people think DC Young Fly funny or some shit like that.
Exactly.
To us, he funny as a motherfucker. That shit be funny to me. But to them, you know what I'm saying, they don't understand like the lingo and accent and shit like that. So it's cool, you know what I'm saying?
I think that's something we experience on our channel, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
a lot.
The way we talk and you know
what
I'm saying? That's something that Outkast you speak about way back when. Like, that's something T.I. you speak about. Like, you know, depending on where you're from. And I've heard comedians talk about it.
Yeah.
I've heard comedians say they had a spots.
Yeah.
Certain comedians said, I stick to the chitlin circuit.
Yeah.
Because them the only people that understand my comedy.
They fuck with it.
Mainstream, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I get it. And that's my whole thing with Andrew Schultz. I'm not necessarily mad at him because let me be quite honest, white boys have said worse. To me, the jokes that he just said just weren't funny. Like, I didn't even like this, black girls do this. I'm like, bro, what black women you know? Like, black women ain't just jumping up and slapping niggas just for the hell of it now. Like,
but to me,
you know
there's some frat boy shit, some shit that some white boys say in the frat. You know what I'm saying? They never been with a black woman, so they just, black women down, they pat their hair and all this, that good shit and all this. I'm like, shout it, like y'all niggas. But I said the same thing about like all the other racist jokes these niggas be coming up with. All that shit. But they something the watermelon and the fried chicken and all. Shout out my nigga, y'all niggas been saying them jokes for
years,
decades, nigga.
Yeah.
Come up with something new, man.
Yeah, and by the way, I don't give a fuck. I like fried chicken and watermelon. I don't never eat.
They do too.
I've never ate them together though. So
they do too. They don't ate them together too.
Bruh,
come on, man, get the fuck out of here. Everybody
real quick, we were driving to New Orleans. Me and my lady were driving to New Orleans, and we stopped at Popeyes. Bro, we was the only black people in there. I said, God,
for real, nigga, get out of here with all that shit.
Folk, it was a line too, so them white folks, bro, them white folks love chicken. Like,
man, white people will tell you that shit, man.
Man,
like, nigga, we like damn fried chicken and watermelon too, but it's just like shit like that. But to me, that's the reason why I don't really, his shit don't be funny to me, because it's just like, it's some white boy, like, typical frat, like stereotypical shit, like like when I hear Bill Burr or George Carlin and shit like that, when they make jokes, the shit be funny because it's all the nigga, I don't forgot what his name shot. He got a podcast. He like a real country white boy. I don't forgot that nigga name. The Weekend. It's something like The Weekend or some shit. I don't forgot what the name. I'm gonna find that nigga name. But the nigga, he funny, shouted, because the nigga, somebody asked him, the baby. The baby was on there. The baby was like, you ever been with a black girl? He was like, hell no, but I want to. You know what I'm saying? And it was funny the way he was saying the shit, but it was just.
He got the mullet.
Yeah, he got the mullet. Yeah, that shit.
Exactly
that nigga funny, shouted. The white nigga funny, but it just, you know what I'm saying? It's just the way you say it. The way Home be saying the shit, it just like some. You could just hear him in a frat house just making nigga jokes and shit like that. I could just hear that shit. Even though he might not be right, I ain't putting it on his jacket. I'm just saying, my nigga, like,
But you can tell. You can tell from the jokes he tells.
Yeah.
The kind of jokes he might tell in private.
Yeah, I know the joke.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's some Justin Bieber type shit. Yeah,
that's what I.
Like when Justin Bieber told that joke, that run nigga shit joke. I said, yeah. I can see some white boy just standing in a
just telling
in a
joke.
frat. I
ain't gonna lie, that run nigga show that shit was funny.
Yeah, like I looked at that shit. I was like, okay,
not funny because it came from him, but just like if you just hear it, I was like, okay, I chuckled a little. That I was like, yeah. But then too, I'm sitting there thinking about it. I'm like, hey, niggas ain't, you know that, and a lot of jokes when they come from stereotypes, they a lot of stereotypical jokes is bad. Like if you really sit there and think about it, like when white boys tell a stereotypical joke about somebody, it's like, it's like,
like,
you know,
it ain't you right. It was a good joke though. It was a good joke. If you a white nigga and you in that area,
in that space,
it's a good joke. Like even the one less long, even the little song you song, the one less lonely nigga shit.
Oh yeah.
People let that shit slide. I couldn't let it slide. I can't unhear that shit.
That one was terrible.
I can't unhear that shit. But
that was terrible. Yeah.
But you got to think, this a young nigga. He was probably like 13, 14 when he did that shit.
He was young.
So,
yeah.
They started him young. So it just like.
And mind you got to remember where he came from. He probably came from a place one that many.
Yeah. He came from Canada.
He from Canada too, so he
came from Canada.
Yeah.
So it's just like this ain't even no little white boy from the South and then like that.
Nah,
he came from Canada making these jokes.
Exactly. Like he don't.
Hey man.
Yeah. In his mind, it was like these jokes they say around my way. So like
these the popular jokes that my friends say.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of black people that won't give white people grace on that. I give tad bit grace if I know where you're from, if I know your surroundings, if I know, because one thing I understood too, I had a cousin, I got a cousin who's biracial.
Yeah.
And she lived down in Alpharetta. When I would go out there, you would notice like a lot of white people, a lot of white kids, you could tell they had never been around black people. Yeah. And the only way they've ever seen black people is through a TV.
Yeah.
Like literally. Like, so rap videos, the news, I'm proud of TV shows and movies. That's the only way they know black people. So with that being said, like, you know, you get around them and they would, they would ask some of the most ignorant ass questions. Like, ignorant meaning like they just don't know. Like they have no clue. But they would ask certain questions like, hey man, like, so are you a thug? Like, is that how does that work? Like, it was like, I would, you know, at first, of course, you take it kind of like, you know, and then it's like, you really sitting around and you looking, it's nothing but big houses and mansions and, you know, ranches sitting on like 4-5 acres and stuff. Like, they don't know. Like,
they don't know that shit.
Their whole neighborhood of white.
White, yeah.
The one black kid they do know, he just do whatever to fit in. So it ain't like he gonna correct nobody. Like, and he don't even. It's not like he act a certain way or, you know what I'm saying. He act like they act because that's all he knows. So they don't necessarily.
And he only grew up around niggas like that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So like I said, I it's a little, you know, minuscule, but it's a little gracious because I'm like, y'all don't know anyway. And then the crazy part is trying to school them on it. When I tell you that shit a waste of time.
That shit ain't my job. But
exactly. It's not my job. And it's just overall just a waste of time. It's like, I'm going to have to sit here and really go through a whole history lesson for you to even, see, you know what I'm saying?
But see, my thing is, I can't really, just like you said, you got to give them a little grace because you got to think on the flip side. It's just like, I'm on the flip side that we didn't grow up around a lot of white people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we got our stereotypical shit from our parents, people that we was around, shit like that. So the first thing I see when I see a white person, you already know what I see.
Absolutely.
You racist. So all the rip when I hear a white nigga say a racist joke or something like that, I'm looking at everybody else like y'all shocked.
Right. Like, I'm with you. Like I'm with you.
Like I remember
it could be light racist or like heavy racist. As soon as it come out, I'll be like, yeah, I can see that coming.
Yeah, like
could see that coming.
And then you gotta think, we grew up in Atlanta, a black city, so you know what I'm saying? We don't see a lot of white people doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll see a white nigga doing white police here and there.
Yeah. And
you might see some white niggas doing shit here and there, but it just like you see a lot of black people in big positions and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
So it just like shit like that, you just like, okay, like what y'all expect the white nigga to say?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But the Andrew Schultz shit, to me, it was just like you said, Shot. If you gonna make the joke, my nigga, make them funny, Shot. Like,
right. Nah,
that shit, a lot of shit be corny, Shot. Like,
right, but exactly, and that's the whole point of what we just talking about. That goes to the two dudes, from the UK, Shxts and Giggles. Like, we know who they're around. Like and they're different over there. So I'm gonna tell you what really opened my eyes up about black people in UK.
Yeah.
So TikTok went crazy.
Yeah.
About this whole thing.
Yeah. About the Andrew Schultz shit, right?
Yeah.
Or the pro-mind shit.
But most of the UK black girls weren't even going at Andrew Schultz. They were going at them too. But it wasn't negative. It was more so like an explanation. You know what I'm saying? Cause
see the American black women were going at them about the pro-mind shit. We're gonna get to that. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
But the UK black women, what they got on TikTok and did was explain, hey, over here, majority of the black men date white women.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's not looked at the same way it is in America.
Yeah.
Over here, one girl explained blackness is different. Mm-hmm. It's just is what it is. She was like, a lot of black women over there date white men only because the black men date white girls. It's not like over here where it's all kind of confusing and all that stuff, all kind of crazy. So what she said about them was she already knew what type of women they date.
But you remember that what I said? That what I said when we first seen the shit. Because
so a lot of them, but what she said was they weren't even upset about it. No. They already knew. They already know what type of guys they.
Yeah, exactly.
Type of women they date. So it was like, all right, and again they explained it, and that was when I was like, oh, okay. But see, like I said, I watch a lot of soccer. Most of the African-born players or immigrant players that play for, a lot of Africans play for England and play for Italy and play in Spain and all that stuff. If you see who they end up with, be white women.
But see, that was my whole thing about the shit. Right. It's like looking at two nationalities talk about your nationality.
Right.
Or it's like two different cultures looking at your culture. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's two niggas on the outside looking in talking about your shit that they have nothing to do with. Much love to our UK people. We got love for our UK brothers and sisters and everything. They're cool and all, but I'm just saying, y'all niggas still outsiders. Y'all niggas don't know about this shit. For you to come over here and tell us, oh, that ain't nothing. Or and then you get on here with a white man and you laughing your ass. And I'm thinking about the thing about that. It was you can laugh at something and still show home like, hey, that wasn't always cool. You could have been.
Well, like once he said it, I know exactly what my reaction would have been. I know exactly. My reaction would have been like, wait a minute, bro. What black women you know like that? Like, it would have been the immediate, like, I don't know no black women like that. Like,
my first thing with my first question I would have asked them was, how many black women you been with?
Right, like, and
you feel what I'm saying? Like you doing this, slap your hands. Like Mark was doing that shit in '93 or some shit.
Like that.
So it's just like, my nigga, I know where you got it from.
Exactly.
And you gotta validate that.
Right. No, absolutely. And
tell me about the time tell me about the time when you were with a black woman and she slapped you and did all that to you.
So, of course, too, you know they went at the other. You know, Andrew Schultz got a black dude that's on that show.
And that's the whole thing. I was talking about the same thing when I looked at the video. Yeah. I'm like, nobody gonna talk about this nigga right here just laughing his ass off.
But you know why? Take a while. Guess why?
Oh, I already know.
Yeah,
and I never seen this show. I never looked at this show. But I already, when I seen Buddy and I seen how he laughed at the joke and I seen how comfortable he was, I already knew what it was. Yeah. He's a nigga who, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, we ain't got to speak on this shit.
You already know who he did. You already know.
And you know what's so crazy about the shit? The women got at them niggas.
Yeah.
And they didn't even acknowledge that nigga.
Oh, no, at all.
They didn't even say nothing about that nigga. I'm sitting there like, because see, the A-Rap nigga, it look like, okay.
Well, what you expect? Right.
Come on now.
Well, like, what you expect?
Yeah, we ain't even gonna. Yeah. So it's really 3 different nationalities in one room. Now, really 4 different nationalities in one room. It's Andrew Schultz culture. It's Andrew Schultz culture. It's Shxts and Gigs, them niggas culture.
And that black,
the Arab nigga culture, and the black nigga culture.
Yeah. So you got the black UK, you got black American. And if I ain't mistaken, old boy is Indian, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, he Indian. He's Indian. So, but I just right. my bad calling Arab, but you know what I mean.
But you're right though. It's 4 different cultures talking about and laughing about a joke, and it just seems as though nobody in that room date black women. So
I know they don't. We ain't gotta assume. We know that shit. Come on, man. Nobody in that motherfucking room date black women.
And let's keep it a buck. If your assessment about somebody is based off of little interactions you've had here and there with somebody, that don't count. But I need you to be around people to really, you know what I'm saying? Because it'd be easy for me to sit up here and be like, you know, us black people, we've been through a lot of white people. It'd be easy to be like, oh man, you know, all these white folks, yada yada. I can't say that. Because I know good white people. So I know good white people. Hey, y'all friends for life. You know what I'm saying? So I can never say that. You know, I've known Asians. I've known people all walks of life.
It definitely some good. But that's the same people. Way they can say about us. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, but I get it too. If somebody from another culture, like that, I remember this one joke happened. We was at a Chris Rock show. Mm-hmm. And a white guy bought us tickets. Yeah. So you a forever friend for that, because we were front row. I ain't been front row for nothing. I ain't paying them prices. Like I ain't paying front row prices for nothing. Yeah. That's crazy. But we were front row. We got invited, went. Show was crazy, right? So Chris Rock tells a joke where he was like, yeah, most white people have one black friend. Yeah. So the white guy turns around and says, I got 2, because, you know, that's how we got there, right? And at first I was like, but then I thought about it. I got out my feelings for a second. I thought about it. I'm like, he probably literally only has 2. Yeah. But not only that, he probably loved them 2 black friends to death. Like, especially if he bought them tickets to go see something with them and hang out with them and, hey man, we're gonna go do this. We're gonna do this afterwards. I'm like, but see, can I really be mad at that? You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
not really. Cause see, my thing is, I like to. That with anybody I fuck with. I like to come at people on the level they on. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if I got one of my white partners, cause I got a couple white friends. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I come at my white partners, I'm not gonna expect them niggas to know about the black experience and all that shit. My nigga, I'm not even on that level with them niggas. Like, we not going there.
Right, for what?
You feel what I'm saying?
For what?
Unless I gotta correct you on some shit.
Right.
Unless you down walking, what's up, my nigga? Not hold on, no, we not doing the nigga shit now.
Right.
I fuck with you.
Right.
I fuck with you.
Right.
Fuck with you like that now.
No, exactly.
I fuck with you though. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that, but
there's a line in the sand in most interracial, intercultural, if that's even a word, relationship. There's a line where it's like, all right, don't cross this. But we also do know those people.
Yeah.
Black people in particular that date outside their race. That allow for that person to cross that line. Like we've seen it countless times. You can go, you can find that stuff. But all that be said about the two guys from the UK, it was just like when they issued the apology, it was just kind of like
matter of fact, hold on. We're gonna get to the apology. We're gonna get to the apology. Hold on 1 second. Check it out.
So if you know, you know. If you don't, that's fine. But we just wanted to address something that's happening at the minute. This past weekend, there's been a couple of clips going around from when we did a session on the Flagrant podcast while we were on our US tour. And there were a few jokes made that were incredibly inappropriate. One specifically pertaining to black women. And in the clip, Andrew was making a joke. I'm not even going to get into specifics. Making a frankly racist joke. And we were laughing at it. And to give, there's first of all, before we get into like specifics or anything like that, obviously there's just literally no excuse. There is no excuse.
Agreed.
And fight or flight is a real thing. Like it is, fight or flight is a real thing, and it's so not easy to say, but when you're in those situations, you look at it through a lens of like, bro, if it was me, I promise you I'll stand up, I'll kick them cameras down, I would smack homeboy in the face, I would say this, I'll do that. But when you're in there, you're in shock.
And all you want to do is move on.
Move on is the fucking word, bro. All you want to do is fucking move on. Just move on to the next thing. Just move on to the next thing.
There's
and like we had to say a few times, bro, just move on. Just move on.
So many different topics. We were like, move on.
Yeah.
And it's not even like about pity laughs or anything, but we just wanted to
get out of that situation.
Literally get out.
All right, man. Cause we and I'm gonna play you Andrew Schultz part.
Okay.
He reacted to that shit.
Okay.
You feel me?
Andrew was making a joke. I'm not even going to get into specifics.
Don't get in.
Frankly, like racist joke.
Their fight and flight instinct really kicked in after the power down. But with that joke about the black women, nothing really seemed. The fight or flight wasn't really there.
What? For starters, if he was black, you wouldn't be getting any black men. So I'm just saying.
We've now reached the situation where Flagrant and Shxts and Gigs have both thrown each other under the bus, causing backlash aimed at both James and Fuhad and Andrew Schultz, with even Alex Media also getting some heat. First, I'll give a quick rundown of how we got here. So James and Fuhad have their podcast called Shxts and Gigs. It's a comedy podcast, but definitely more lighthearted in comparison to Flagrant. These guys blew up in the pandemic. They were literally two nobodies who started this from the ground up, and now they have a podcast with almost 2 million subscribers. If you consider the fact that Andrew was co-signed by Charlemagne the God and was also given the Rogan boost, these guys didn't have any of that, and their podcast is bigger than Flagrant, so it's pretty impressive. The interesting thing about them is that they mostly have a female fan base. They did a whole US tour, which made sense since a huge chunk of their fan base is in the US. However, there's 2 appearances they probably wish they never did. The first was the Poor Minds podcast, where James said something that landed him in some hot water with his fans.
In Atlanta, I've seen the least baddies so far.
Well,
I just told you Atlanta's clap.
See,
I never said everyone's beautiful. I just said I'm not seeing any baddies here.
Okay,
so the conclusion.
See that part, that's another part right there. The Atlanta clap shit, I don't even know what that means. It sounds bad.
Hey, but you know what too? You know what too? I'm shocked the ladies of Poor Minds ain't caught us straight yet.
Oh, they did. Oh, they lit their ass up too.
Because you heard what they said. As soon as they said, we from Houston. I was like, wait. So there are women here that look better than y'all. Don't do that.
And the first thing them girls said, well, they weren't looking at y'all either. What you thought? You thought they were looking at y'all? Man, them folks been studying y'all ass. But I knew that shit from the get-go, shawty. What y'all need respect, man.
Right.
And just like Andrew Schultz said, Y'all nigga went down. Y'all nigga went nervous and now telling niggas move on when I was telling the joke. Y'all was in here laughing y'all ass off.
Yeah, I mean, he got a point.
Yeah, he definitely got a point. He definitely got a point, man.
Started other black dude over there, didn't he? He ain't say shit.
Didn't say a damn thing.
And I'm
Didn't say a damn thing.
One thing I have noticed in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
A lot of cases with these type of jokes, conversations, whatever. A lot of times white people ain't gonna go there unless a black person cool with it.
Yeah. They gonna test the waters and see how
they gonna test the waters.
And y'all niggas would
give them a
so
look
hard.
Yeah, if you give them a look or a chill out or anything like that, they won't even cross that line, bro.
No.
I promise you.
They gonna test the
waters. I don't care.
Anybody.
He can be the biggest white man. It can be goddamn Thor. Thor ain't even gonna cross that line if he
hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
hell no.
I ain't finna say that.
I don't give a fuck who it is. Like,
but that's just something I've noticed. Where it's like you gotta be in certain rooms and.
But see,
you know,
that shit don't hit them like it hit us though, so.
Yeah.
Like we was in that room and they was in that room, it'll be two different things. It wouldn't hit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like the shit when they don't understand that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they don't fuck. That's what I'm saying. They don't fuck with black women, American black women at that.
And I'm gonna tell you something real crazy. So, not to pivot, just continue with this whole thing. The most interesting thing I heard out of all this was one of you ladies off TikTok said, I just started laughing. She said, I ain't started dating. She was like, black men didn't want me until I came to America. I said, really?
Wow.
Really? She said, all she date here is black men. Like, she still will date a white guy, but she was like, since I've been in Americas, date nothing but black men. Black men here love me. And it was like, interesting. And then, oh Lord. And then there was a hater in the comment, right? You know, there's always a hater in the comment. So a couple of women in the comment section were like, oh, they only like you because you got an accent and so you seem exotic. I said, Shorty, that particular woman that was talking, I will give you the accent, but she's the typical black woman that you would see in America.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, not like the baddest thing walking, but she was attractive. You know what I'm saying?
She was nice. Yeah, she was nice.
Most black men here just need you to be mildly attractive. Like, you know what I mean? Most black men, especially in America, you ain't got to be the baddest motherfucker walking.
Like, but see, but for them niggas to say it wasn't no bad as in Atlanta. When you was on that show with two very attractive women, man.
Right. And
Home still said that shit ain't nothing. They'll tell you everything you need to know. And speaking of that, I got this video for you. Check this out. All right. Since it ain't no bad as in Atlanta, check this out.
Help! 911, help! Yeah, I need to go to jail. I gotta go to jail. People trying to hurt me out here, man. Atlanta, what the fuck is going on? What's going on? Cause I'm finna catch these charges. Oh, I'm finna catch these charges, nigga. And I was about to say something that was probably gonna get me in trouble, but fuck Victor Hill. Now what? I said it, bitch, and I ain't there. Who is this right here? She need to come. Hey, put a warrant in my name. Put a warrant out for me. I want her to call for backup. Had a GSP niggas knock me off the road, bitch.
Man, you come on, man. You know the police.
That's the police.
That's the police, nigga. Come on, man. Y'all need to stop playing. Stop playing, huh? Please stop playing. So I like.
No, that's the police.
That was the police.
I said them dudes they must not have went to the AU Center. They must not have went to Lennox.
They were the police.
Yeah. I could have took them. Hey man, I could have took them to Stonecrest on a Saturday night. They'd been straight. Could have took them to Cumberland, you know, Saturday. You know, like
my nigga, like, come on.
My only question is, where did y'all go? That's all
I know where they didn't go. They didn't go to the mall to see the police.
Hey, if all you did was go to Waffle House, that ain't enough. Bro. I'm sorry.
And I bet she's not that boss. She's not that.
Bruh, stop. But at that moment, like I always say, you know what you're dealing with. At that moment, like, if he says, she all right, never mind. I know what we dealing with. At that moment, I know what we dealing with. Cool.
That one thing I can say for sure. We got.
Yeah.
Got strip club.
Yeah.
And we got bad women.
Yeah.
That was the police. That wasn't no
police,
That wasn't no stripper. That wasn't no damn video vixen. That was a stripper with a 9-to-5 job, right?
All right, good Lord.
Just doing her patrol. Just doing her stroll now.
I'm talking about, I seen that video as soon as they posted it. I was like, oh hell. That's crazy though.
And this ain't a woman with a police outfit on. No. Now keep it a buck though. Don't be surprised you don't see her being an IG model sooner or later. She should be. Might well, so because might well get that money. Shit. Her follow count. If she got an IG, that shit probably stupid right now. But the motherfucker that I seen IG models out here, shit. Yeah, like the girl that was on. You remember that girl that was on Drewski's could have been audition. She had that white dress on, thick, whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Went stupid. I'm talking about like her followers went stupid. Like, stupid. You go see her page now, you just like just overboard. This is off a quick video. Niggas like, hey man, who's that? Sean? Like I'm pretty sure that police, that lady right there. Oh yeah. Niggas go find you. Niggas go find you. That's one thing about it. Niggas go find you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm like that's one thing I say easy in Atlanta. So it's just like, but there's one thing I'm gonna say. That was the police. So y'all can take it for what y'all want to take it for, but that was the police. Right. I don't know what to tell y'all. That's crazy. That's what we on, man. But that's crazy. That's what I'm saying. That's why they got killed, Sean. That's the reason why they got killed for this shit. Hey, shout out Poor Minds, but old girl. But the crazy thing about Poor Minds is, that to me, that's the way they look, their look, their whole aesthetic. To me, that's the average black woman. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's the average. Like, that's why I tell you, them niggas didn't really see them as men. Like, they really didn't see them as attractive. Like, man, one of them boys, man, come on, man. And they tried to scapegoat their way. Oh, we ain't even from here, but you live here though. Yeah. I guarantee you, most of the women they saw here felt like one that probably wasn't from here either. So, it don't matter though. You know what I'm saying? But it don't. But you can take yourself out of the equation. Cause see, the reason why they were so surprised, cause they were saying what? Yeah. Cause they know good damn well. Come on, man. Yeah. You can take yourself out of the equation. It don't matter. It don't matter. But but I'm gonna go back to something you said though, and we talked about it a number of times. Us as black people got to get to the point, and I know it's hard. I know it is, but we got to get to the point that when we see that kind of thing, to immediately understand it for what it is and let it go. Yeah, because to sit up here immediately, and like I said, I've watched them before. If somebody, I'd have been shocked if somebody said, "Hey, they into black women." That would have shocked me. I would shock the fuck out of me. That would have shocked the hell out of me. You know what I'm saying? So I think us as black people, and a lot of black people, just got to get out of, if somebody don't, if a person of another race, culture, whatever, is not interested in dating us, let it go. Let it go. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Because every culture has that within their culture where they only either date their own, or most people date white people. Why? Because they've made the white standard, white woman the standard of beauty and the white man the standard, all that shit. But that's something that just is what it is. But to sit up here and see men or women say something, well, I don't date black men, or I don't date, yada yada.
But then, you do a deep dive into where these people from and their personal culture and what they grew up around. After a while, you just gotta be like, all right, y'all. Like, all right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but that's what I'm saying. Okay. But see, the reason why I think they got a lot of backlash because just like they say, them niggas do a lot of pandering. They do a lot of we deal with black women.
Yeah.
And see, women can't really, once a nigga down pander them and kiss up to them, they can't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can't really, I don't know how to explain this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
now I got you though. And this what was interesting about the lady on TikTok said, I date American black men now. I wish I could remember that girl's name. My apologies to you. But she said, I date American black men. They love me here, yada, yada. The immediate comment, this is why everybody a hypocrite here and there, right? Mm-hmm. The immediate comments under that was black women saying, and obviously American black women were saying, well, they probably only like you because you got that accent. As if in the video it said Shxts and Gigs has a big American female following. Mm-hmm. American. Mm-hmm. You don't think they like them dudes because of their accent?
Yeah.
As soon as Idris Elba start talking, women fall to their goddamn knees when Idris Elba start talking because he has an accent. But he a black man, but he got an accent. So my whole point was, how you gonna try to call out black men? Well, they only like her because she got an accent. That's the same reason why y'all like some of them dudes.
And they pander like hell. Them niggas be pandering, y'all. Like they say a lot of them niggas be on there just pandering and shit like that.
Of course. But pandering ain't got no color either.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. But that shit don't mean shit. It don't mean shit if you pandering. That don't mean they want to go out with you, nigga. They probably just fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Now, but let's keep it a buck too. A good way to get your YouTube views up.
That's what I'm saying. Then we got 2 million subscribers.
2 million subscribers.
So if
just saying,
bro, don't face it. You feel what I'm saying? That's just like Fresh and Fit. Nigga, that shit would surprise the hell out of me if somebody told me they met with black women. I didn't expect now one of them niggas to even, come on, man.
Bruh.
I didn't expect them niggas to even had a sexual encounter with a black woman. Now one of them.
Bruh, hey, look, and that's my biggest thing with the you can go, you can go at Fresh and Fit certain things. It's certain stuff they've done that I'm just like, bro, that was just, you know who you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I'm saying. A lot of times when people be just, they people are going to make 100 TikToks about it. They make a YouTube about it. They'll do this. I'm like, shawty, look at them. Well, can you believe what they said about black women? Yes. Yeah. Look at them.
Yes, exactly.
Look at, they don't.
Like, you know how many times them nigga probably was wanted to get with a black woman. Them folk like,
oh boy, and
let's get the fuck out of my face.
Hold on,
and
let's keep this a buck. That's where it starts.
Yeah, and this is with money. This is with, I'm gonna get a good job. I'm gonna get a good education. I'm gonna get this and that.
Everything.
And them folks still like, we straight.
Let's have this conversation that a lot of y'all don't want to have. You can clip it, whatever. A lot of the anti-black dating scenarios and situations and that people be in where if it's a black man that don't date black women or a black woman that don't date black men, a lot of it starts because they were rejected by a black person they like.
Yeah.
Keep it a buck, so that's
where the shit started. That's where it started.
They got, and mind you, take it even a step further. They got rejected by somebody that wasn't in their dating lane in the first place.
Yeah, but that's the same. That's the same way that when niggas get money,
facts.
And the woman, the girl that they wanted shitted on them because they ain't had no bread, they were broke and all this shit up. So when they get that money, most of these niggas who ain't never had no momentum, no motion, and then like that, what you think they gonna do?
Exactly.
They gonna make you pay for that shit.
They going hard too.
They gonna make everybody pay for that shit. They going hard. They're going hard, man.
And that's like, thing, and you see the same thing on the other side of black women. I never forget. I was watching. There used to be a show on YouTube called The Grapevine. And shout out to The Grapevine. The Grapevine to me was a precursor to all these relationship, cultural conversations that black people have amongst each other.
Yeah.
Called The Grapevine. If you ever want to look it up, I'm pretty sure some episodes are still on YouTube, but it was called The Grapevine. But they had an episode about interracial dating. I've always known this about interracial dating. I just always, when people date outside their race, a lot of times it's either one or two things. They got rejected by somebody or where they grew up. One of the two that's normally how that started, right? Mm-hmm. So, or sometimes where you go to college, that sometimes changes how people attract you and all that shit too. You know what I'm saying?
And body type. Feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you true. Because especially with men, because you do have some black men that don't necessarily like thick women. Yeah. They like the fit, more so slim body. And that's prevalent amongst women of other races. Mm-hmm. Not saying black, it's fit black women too. I'm not saying that, but on The Grapevine, they had an episode about interracial dating. And of course, there was the back and forth that we be seeing nowadays. Mind you, this was like 7 years, this was pre-pandemic. Mm-hmm. So a young lady got up and said, well, my boyfriend's Italian. Because, when I was in high school, yada, yada, the black guys didn't like me, yada, yada. The thing that messed me up was the black women didn't attack her for that. Mm-hmm. But they attacked, because the conversation started out, I don't know if you remember The Best Man? Yeah. The movie, Best Man? Yeah. They took a picture when the second one came out. All the men took a picture with their spouses. And I think Morris Chestnut was the only one that had a black wife.
Oh, you're talking about a real picture?
Yeah, they took a real picture at the...
okay, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, at the red carpet, all of them took a real picture.
Yeah.
It was a red carpet picture. It was Morris Chestnut, Terrence Howard, Taye Diggs, and my apologies, bro, I forgot the other guy's name with the dreads.
With the dread,
yeah. All of them, except Morris Chestnut, had a white, white wife. White or white, I think Terrence Howard married to an Asian woman, something like that, right? Yeah. So that's how this whole topic got here. And Morris Chestnut is married to a black woman. Been married to a black woman for just like after Boys in the Hood or something.
For a long time. Yeah.
Long time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to you, my brother. But anyway, so what was interesting was the black women started going in on it, right? Yeah. Now, this has always been my thing with black women when they talk about certain black men who date outside their race. A lot of the guys they give that flack to, they wouldn't date in the first place. Yeah,
like listen, man.
Yeah, just keeping it a buck.
Like Taye Diggs, y'all. That's my whole thing with Taye Diggs. They tried to get Taye Diggs the keys to the city. Taye Diggs didn't want that shit, man. Look at this nigga, man. Like if he didn't have a motherfucking movie career, and this nigga walking around dressed like that half of the time. Now, don't get me wrong. Some women still get a nigga a chance because they like the way he look and shit like that. But, Shawty, have you ever heard Taye Diggs talk, man?
Exactly. Is mind you, and then in fairness, I don't know how women see Terrence Howard. I ain't never heard a woman go ham about him. I ain't never heard a black woman go ham about Terrence Howard. Just keeping it a buck. Am I lying? Like, I ain't never heard no black woman go ham about Terrence Howard. Like, but see, that's my whole point too. We know who black women go ham for because they say it. Yeah. They go ham for Morris Chestnut because they say it. Yeah. They go ham for Idris Elba because they say it. Pardon me, the guy with the dreads on Best Man, come on now.
That was the nigga in the wheelchair on Shawty. Come on, exactly. Man. Like
y'all mad at him because he got a white wife. Did y'all want him?
For real. Like
now, to be fair to black women, to be fair, some of these dudes do come out as far as on shows, podcasts, and some of these guys will speak ill of black women in some kind of way. They'll say something. And in that regard, dog their ass out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if them dudes say something negatively about black women and dating black women, yada yada, you have free reign for me to dog their ass out.
Yeah.
But if a guy, if you ask somebody, in this particular case, you're talking about a black man. If you ask a black man why he doesn't date black women, and he said his response is, well, black women never liked me, yada yada yada, or they never saw me like this, yada yada. And y'all still go ham on him because a lot of, like, one guy said it in the little conversation.
I remember Wesley Snipes said it. You remember Wesley Snipes said this shit?
Exactly. But a lot of black women come back with, oh, well, maybe you were trying to, a lot of these black men be trying to date a certain black girl and they don't look over here and does it matter? Because when the black girl came up and said, hey, black men didn't like me, or they didn't give her that. They were just like, oh, well, maybe the black men didn't see how beautiful we were.
They lost. That's the main thing right there. They lost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it was like, wait a minute. What if she did the same thing y'all accusing the black men of?
But they're the same way. Like, you ever remember, like, when a girl get out of school, when she get out of high school and she be fine in here. Right. Like, she was okay in school. Like, you seen the potential. You had to see the potential in her and shit like that. Absolutely. Then she get out of school, damn motherfucking step her game up. Now she fine in here. Now all the niggas in school want to holler at her.
Right. And
she like, but why y'all niggas didn't down do this shit when I was in school and shit like that?
Right.
It's the same way. It's just like,
sometimes the ugly duckling effect. Like,
but that happened. That happened more than most times. You know what I'm saying?
All the time, because it and it's crazy. Some of the women that were bad in high school, they go down. They felt that women that was alright. They go. It's just that's just the way it's
like people just grow into what they, you know what I'm saying, they grow into what they comfortable with. You feel what I'm saying? Absolutely. They're just like a nigga who, they're the same thing with them nigga though. It's just like, okay, in school they might have just wanted the black girl, but the black girl wasn't fucking with his flavor. You know what I'm saying? Right. With the way he hit game. You know what I'm saying? His game probably be different than any average black nigga. He like shit. But with these Chinese, with these Asian women, they fucking with it. They fucking with it. So niggas gonna go where he getting pussy at.
Any and everybody's gonna go where they love.
Where they want it. Simple as that.
I'm gonna tell you even worse. Some people ain't gonna like this, but it's just the truth. A lot of people are gonna go where they have fans. That's just like the white women with the fat ass. White women with the fat ass, they not. You think they gonna stick to white men? When white men saying, nah, I don't like that. That's too much ass. Especially when they call it fat.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. They like, that's too much ass. That's too much. And most of the white women like, nigga, I'm trying to work out. I'm eating right. I'm doing all this shit. The shit ain't working.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what you in the same way. You're gonna go over there where you want it. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm telling you, pay attention to where these people go. They go where they got fans.
Yeah,
men and women. Because
you go where you want it. You go where you want it at.
Absolutely. But I say fans is because, especially when you're younger.
Yeah.
And it could progress to when you get older. Most people want to be liked by several people. Mm-hmm. A lot of times people just don't want to be liked by one person. They want to be liked by a lot of people. But
it's smart though. Why you wouldn't go where the options at? That's stupid, Charlie.
But that's what I'm saying. Some people don't like that, acknowledge that. Like they like no. That's exactly why you might look a certain way, but you over here, you dating over here, or you frequent these type of places, or you let's keep it buck. The nerds, when they go to Comic-Con, they around their people.
Yeah. They're around their ecosystem. This is where you gotta think, man, these niggas online, they interacting with these people online, they going to damn little cons and little
everything.
premieres and shit.
Right.
These same people, they doing the same shit. So I'm like, what you expect, man?
They can't be that way at Lennox.
And hold on.
Hey, cause they can't dress like Yu-Gi-Oh! At Lennox.
That's what I'm saying. You walk around with a Naruto headband, nigga, in fucking Lennox, nigga. You going to the fucking Club Crucial with a damn a Dragon Ball motherfucking
the whole outfit,
karate outfit on.
Yeah,
Nigga, fuck with each other. Like, boy, you don't get your monkey ass.
Hey, nigga dress like Black Panther everywhere you go. Like,
for real, nigga, you dress like mother Captain America, nigga, walking in down.
That's how the movie over with. Like, you got these folks that dress like Star Wars and Harry Potter. They can't just go out in regular public. But when Comic-Con hit,
they
MomoCon or Dragon Con or whatever, man, they can't wait. They got the outfit laid out like the first day of school, bro. Like,
and shout out to the women, the fine women nerds. Cause they out there. Y'all niggas, that's what I be saying. Like,
right.
Y'all niggas just try to get one type of man. Black women come in all kind of ways, man. Y'all niggas be just on some other shit, man.
Hey, some years back, there was a page on Instagram dedicated to that.
Yeah,
and it might still be out there. I just don't know it, but it used to be a page on Instagram dedicated to these women that cosplay different characters and stuff.
Yeah.
And we ain't talking about the nerdy women that you be like. I'm talking about women that you be like, hey, yo.
They're just like, what's her name? She play on the lesbian homie, the Big Josh shit. Who played the lesbian girl in there.
And on what?
On you know who Big Josh is? He made YouTube skits and videos and shit.
I think I know you talking about.
He be having thick motherfuckers in there.
Yeah.
But he had a popular series called the Lesbian Homie. And he had her in it.
I know who you talking about. Yeah.
The tall light skinned girl.
Yeah.
She one of them cosplaying Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime motherfucker. And most niggas just, hey, I don't know nothing about this shit, but I learned. I know you will. I know you fucking will.
Bro, the most famous one, Meg Stallion.
Yeah.
Meg Stallion's an anime geek.
That's what I'm saying, so like
geek.
That's another thing. They gotta expand their horizon, so like
absolutely. But
it ain't just one type of woman, man. You feel what I'm saying?
But see, I agree with you. That like if I was on that show that I was telling you about, that would have been my argument to the black women who say, oh, well, black men don't like me. Which ones are you talking about?
Exactly.
Because the same way that one particular black girl was like, oh, well, he tried to probably date like the baddest girl in school, yada, yada, yada. Well, hell, she probably tried to date the star athlete.
How about you ask him though?
Facts.
If you ask a nigga, he probably say, nah, I ain't even want y'all.
And let's keep it a buck. A lot of times your first crush is the top of the food chain type person. Like a lot of times. Like ain't not all the time, but a lot of times the most popular girl, the most popular guy, whoever, or just that crew of people. Because in high school it'd be crews of like popular or whatever, depending on how you get down. That be the ones you be like, oh, I need to go holler at that person, yeah.
But to me, my thing is like I always win that girl that I liked something about them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
That popular shit, I never cared about that shit because it's just like them folks
average. When you really know though.
In my school, them niggas were lame. All the Claire Victorian, valedictorian, and the Mr. Damn class. Man, them niggas were lame. Nobody want to be with them lame ass niggas.
That's something I had to explain to white dude a long time ago. I'm like, black schools and white schools are different.
Way different.
I was like, what do you mean? I said, in white schools, y'all call them band geeks. Like if you in the band, you a whole nother type of geek. But the black band, band at a black school, them some more popular. Like the drum majors getting as many girls that basketball players get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was like, really? I'm like, yeah. I said you see, at white school you got one drum major.
Yeah.
Black school got about 2, 3, 4 of them, and all of them getting as much ass as the the basketball players, football players, all that stuff. So it's just different. You know what I'm saying?
But in my school, like them niggas weren't even popular. Like the football players and shit, them niggas weren't popular. Yeah. The drug dealer was popular. Them were the popular nigga in the school. Like
now
the drug dealers.
Now you talking about geographical.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
them niggas, like the football players, they got girls, like the girls go to school and shit.
Yeah.
But the real bad ones who, for one thing, the real bad ones, them folks was damn fucking with niggas who did this.
I already know.
What they call them? Child predators. Now that's what they should. That's what they should have been back then. Child predators. Them niggas were child predators, man. Like,
we already know.
Man, I'm coming out of school, seeing that girl. I'm talking about wanting to find them motherfuckers in the school.
Yeah.
Get in the car with a nigga. I know the nigga about 35.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course.
I'm sitting there looking at this shit. Now you know we growing up. This shit was normal.
It was normal. We know.
It was normal. But now you looking at this shit like, shawty, these niggas would.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna tell you what's really crazy. Whether people like it or know it or not, that's something that goes on.
Yes.
Every school.
White,
black, it don't matter.
Yeah.
That is happening. Sad as it is, it's happening.
You remember on ATL when Big Boy dropped that girl off at school?
Man,
when he seen the little brother. Come on, man. Like,
hey, and they never really explained that part because
you
could be like, was that the daughter or was that? And it's like you already know. Like,
cause listen, me and my homeboy, we always debated about this shit.
Yeah, I
think he said when she got the car, I think he said good throat. Oh. And he thought he said something else. But I'm like, I'm telling you, Sean, he said good throat, Sean.
I gotta go watch that again.
You gotta see that part.
Watch it. I know.
Look at that part. Look at that part and listen to that part closely. But I'm saying, like that was normal, Sean. That was normal for them niggas going to there picking up all of the high school girls and shit like that.
That is it. And here's the crazy part. So they would love to put that on black men, yada yada.
No, hell no.
And understand something. I ain't trying to.
And them niggas was sick. Yeah, them niggas was sick.
Yeah, because it was a shame it was normal. But them white schools, boy.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah. See, I ain't know that.
White school, same thing. That's why I think it's always funny when they try to say, well, black people over here, like, hey, they over there doing the same shit.
See, you put me on now. You put me on some game. I ain't never know that.
Bro, I ain't never know that. Same shit.
Same shit. That's crazy, boy.
Ain't no different, bro. I'm telling you.
That shit used to be.
Hey, it's drugs in every school, bro.
Yeah.
It's drugs in every school.
That shit used to be so bad that shit used to be so bad at my school, man.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as you get out of school, you just see these niggas just line up. Now, don't get me wrong, these niggas beating down on 24s and shit, all that good shit.
That's
these
crazy.
Grown ass men, y'all. Yeah. I'm like, y'all expect 16-year-olds to compete with grown ass men, and we not. And you don't want her to sell dope? Like, nigga, just come on, man. like you don't want nigga to sell dope. And then this thing about the shit, the niggas who was selling dope like that, after a while, them niggas wasn't going to school no more.
Oh nah.
What you going to school for?
Yeah, that was it.
I'm selling dope. That's what I'm saying. Like, nigga just was like, yeah, so I was like, but nigga like, so what kind of person was you, nigga, in school? I was selling dope. Like, nigga, fuck you talking about, nigga? I was selling dope, nigga. I had a job too, but it was just like, nigga was trying to get some money. And my grades hurt. I hurt my grades at, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
In byproduct of doing this shit, but I was trying to get some money. So I was like, it was just like, fuck all that shit.
And that's my whole point. That happens everywhere. Like,
yes,
you got to. I'll give you experience that some of you white kids go through. You have the nerves that try for football.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Yeah.
You a whole nerd. You ain't never played football. You have no athletic ability. Nothing.
Yeah.
Trying out for football.
Yeah. But
it's similar to your situation.
Yeah.
In them schools, them white boys getting all the girls. The football players,
Yeah.
the athlete, they getting all the girls. They getting
Yeah.
all the girls. So the nerdy dude that ain't never played the sport, hey man, I'm gonna try out because I've been trying to get an Amber since elementary school. She only dates the jock, so I'm gonna go try out. He get his ass hemmed up on the damn
nigga trying to change his social
everything.
His social level, Sean. You know what I'm saying?
But because of different environments, we all try to do it in different ways. You know what I'm saying? I was in high school. I was like, I play soccer. So, bruh, like that's back then. Now, if I was in high school now playing soccer, it might be different. So, like, I might could have been like, hey, I'm straight, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, back then, man. So I used to play basketball, but I'm like, I know them all. Everybody taller than me. You ain't finna make no team like that.
Yeah.
So what else can I do? Oh, entertain everybody. Like, I had a dance crew. Niggas always making jokes and shit. Like, man, and guess what? That was my way in.
But that's what I'm saying. Every nigga trying to find their way in. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody try to find their way, and all the female got to do is try to find the best way to look good.
Yeah,
that's it.
But you do you go to the point where he's saying like, and that even to this day, Sean, like. You gotta be. I tell a young nigga, you have to be somewhat a little bit of a scumbag, Charlie. You have to, cause like that good two shoes shit, that shit good. It cool and all. You a good guy, but them folk don't want no good guy, man. They want a scumbag, man.
Eventually, you gonna have to say in many different ways. Charlie, I don't give a fuck.
Like you have to, Charlie.
You gonna have to say no. You gonna have to say I don't give a fuck. And you gonna have to say I ain't even on that right now. Like you gonna have to say that.
They want a nigga. Damn catch and play.
Yeah.
They want a nigga. They want a nigga shooting dice. They want a nigga cutting clad, go get Chinese food to come back and eat.
Man, what?
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But this nigga shit is stupid shit. But I'm just saying.
And guess what? That's all.
But that's what I'm saying.
That right there ain't even got no race attached to it.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. This shit span across everything. You know what I'm saying?
That's everybody, because you know what I'm saying. Being in certain places, you just be like, it's funny. That's why But that's why I brought up. Again, shout out to Grapevine and all this stuff. Like, y'all want to go check out. It's old too. That stuff almost 10 years old now. It might not be that old. Shout out to the folks that had the Grapevine, because they were literally a precursor to all
what's going on now. Yeah.
All the black women, black man conversations you see now. They were. I can't necessarily say the original, but the way it's done now, they kind of got to start with that. So shout them out. But yeah, man, I just want people to understand that in a lot of ways, when people say something or feel some kind of way, try to understand where it's coming from.
Yeah, and you got to sit down and analyze this shit, though, Sean.
Yeah, that'll take the emotion out of how you feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to analyze this shit, man. You got to see,
I ain't never been mad at Fresh and Fit for not dating black women.
No,
5 minutes after watching that show. Oh, okay.
And I don't know not one black woman that'll fuck with them nigga.
That's what I've been saying. And other than the fact that they got money, nah.
Like you think about it, if you sit down and look at them Shxts and Gigs niggas, like, other than the accent and shit like that, like the light skinned nigga, he was doing all the talking, like they London's Clark and all that shit like that. And it's just like, y'all like, you the fucking dweeb, y'all. Like, they keep it real. You just got an English accent, but you a dweeb. Yeah, like y'all niggas some dweeb. Like, that's what it is, man. Y'all niggas ain't need one of them English niggas like them road man niggas, like them niggas who be having straps and shit like that, and them little crossbodies and shit. Them niggas kill your ass, but not y'all niggas. Y'all niggas some damn.
Nah, what the UK rap, the Skepta and all this?
Yeah, like Skepta and all them niggas cut your ass.
Nah, we ain't talking about them.
Yeah, them niggas kill your ass. But I'm talking about them niggas damn like them lame ass niggas. Them niggas.
Yeah, I mean, they said, you could, like, they're just your average average dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Average squares. Like they wouldn't. I ain't gonna say average dudes. Them niggas the average squares. Like
it just is what it is. So I was like, all right, cool. So.
Cause like you can be an average dude with a little edge on you, but these niggas, like if you seen the way they were laughing when Shxts did that joke, it was just like ha 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 ha. It was just like
yeah.
My nigga ain't nothing in the world gonna make me laugh that hard, Shxts.
Yeah. That was I said. That's what really, whether they know it or not, that's what really got them.
That what really got their ass.
That joke wasn't even that funny.
It was the laughter, Shxts. That what made it made it uneasy, Shxts. Like, cause like it just already in our brain, Shxts. As American black people, when a nigga laughing that hard at a joke like that, Shxts, what the fuck you laughing so hard for? like nigga, that shit wasn't that damn funny. God,
he said all the time, right? Especially like.
And it was a white about you. The joke.
Yeah, I had the joke told about you, and that one dude that laughed hard, like, bro,
the fuck you laughing at?
That shit wasn't. Hold on.
Yeah, don't be the man that get their ass tore out the frame. Like, you ever seen like two niggas laughing? I mean, two niggas getting on each other, they roasting each other. Yeah, they laughing too. Yeah, and one nigga just pick up the momentum of the laugh, just nigga just. What the fuck you laughing at? What Like nigga, then they start cooking his ass.
Oh yeah. That turned to a whole roasting session, bro.
Like y'all niggas sitting in the living room just laughing, like, but y'all were laughing harder. Even the lame man nigga on the other end that nobody talked about, he didn't laugh that damn hard.
Yeah, he ain't laugh. Yeah. When you do the roll back and you got your feet off the ground and shit.
You don't get the culture. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's how they laugh over there. They laugh. They some Cheerio ass laughing at that nigga. It's a good old chuckle with their ass. Like, fuck you laughing at?
This day. This is one thing that just happened with folks. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all caught that little hell. Man. I went. You know what's funny? I wouldn't be surprised they ain't coming back.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they not coming back. I bet they not coming back. You ain't got to worry about that shit no more.
I said though, it's not like they ain't coming back.
But the worst thing they ever did was come over here.
Yeah, they
should have stayed their ass over there.
And
man.
Real talk, because I knew who they, I knew them before this. I was shocked they were on Poor Minds.
But see, that's what I'm saying. It's good. They just like Future. Shout out to Future, man. Future's a fucking goat. Like Future's a fucking goat, man. That nigga motherfucker made a song. He motherfucking had a sinus infection. That shit hard as fuck. Hard as fuck. Like, but I'm saying, like Future, the way Future stand at the top, and it's a lot of niggas do that shit. Playboy Carter do that shit too. Them niggas don't do interviews. You don't see them niggas a lot. You don't see them niggas taking selfies and all this stupid ass shit. Them niggas down, stay in their lane. Yeah, you get them when you get them, and that's it. They should have stayed their ass over there. Yeah, stayed the UK niggas. Yeah, they that UK thing, man.
And that's why we ended like this. Man. Can you believe that what Drake fans still mad at Kendrick about? That mean he's gonna put out music all year? No.
Like
fucking idiots.
You think he gonna change? You think he gonna
switch up everything now?
Change how he is because he beat up on this nigga ass? Like that shit don't mean that, man. Stop it. Man, listen, man. I got one more little quick one. And we gone, man. Check this out.
Today, I'm going to be ranking the nicknames that random black dudes have given me while playing pickup basketball. If you're a white dude that's played basketball in any capacity, you know exactly what I'm talking about here. Leading off with nickname number 1, we've got Jimmy Neutron. Why? There isn't a worse feeling in the world than finally getting on the court at an LA Fitness and hearing a guy on the other team go, "Hey, I got Jimmy Neutron," and he's pointing right at you. Brutal. 0 out of 10. Coming up next, we've got White Boy. Now, this one can be kind of tricky because if it's someone on your team and they're like, "Okay, White Boy," term of endearment, 10 out of 10. But if it's someone on the other team and they're like, "White Boy," 0 out of 10. You hurt my feelings. Up next, we've got Luke Kennard. Now, I had to Google this one when I got home, and lo and behold, the first picture that comes up is a left-handed Caucasian with a receding hairline. So this one sent me to therapy. 2 out of 10. Next nickname I've got is .5 Steph Curry. I'm not gonna lie, I was playing pretty good this day, and this was such a specific, curated nickname. I could tell he was thinking of me, you know, so 9 out of 10, I like it. And rounding out the nickname list, we have Justin Bieber. I got this nickname when I was playing at a gym down in Houston. I'm bringing the ball up the court, it's game point, and the guy guarding me looks at me and he says, "What you got, Justin Bieber?" I immediately turned the ball over, so apparently nothing. I went home and cried. 2 out of 10.
And then call a nigga 0.5 still.
0.5 still. Right, hey, look. Hey, shout out to him.
Yeah.
Taking it in the stride.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Hey, boy.
Shout out to him for not trying to think of a nickname for them black dudes.
Nah, it was too many. It's too many.
Now it could have went left. So.
It's too many. He ain't that stupid. But like we had a nigga named John Stockton. We called him John Stockton. He played just like John. But that nigga was so fire shouted. That nigga was a fire shot. When I tell you, he played just like you know how John Stockton played in the game. Like he didn't go crazy. He just played.
He played,
take a little too
extra nothing.
The right pass. He made the right pass right where it needed to be at. Shout to play it just like that. You play him against a nigga, he ain't gonna make no cross ups and he gonna dribble that motherfucker right where it needed to be. Pass that motherfucker.
Yeah.
He open, take the shot, but he getting all the bitches shot.
Yeah.
Like, that one made me laugh so much because it's just like it's always a white boy just on that motherfucker jet.
Any white boy that got a little style, white chocolate.
White chocolate, boy.
White chocolate. It can be anybody with any white boy got a little style to him. White chocolate.
White chocolate, boy.
White chocolate, boy.
Or it got to be a white nigga with some game. Call him Bird or, you know what I'm saying? It got to be a white nigga with some game. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
That shit was crazy as hell, man. That shit had me laughing though. I had to pray that shit.
That was a good one. Luke Kennard, and the funny thing is, I knew who that was because
I knew Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard got a nice little game though. He a good player, man. He's a good player. but yeah, man. We gonna get up out of here, man. But that Shxts and Gigs shit, man.
Yeah, y'all, you know,
fight or flight. But like that shit was corny in here, man. Y'all,
at the end of the day, it was just cool.
What you expect, man? What you expect?
Exactly. That's all you can say.
What you expect, man? But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna end it like that, man. We're gonna now get up out of here like this here, man.
Whether you like it or don't like it, learn to love it because it's the best thing going today.
Yeah, y'all folks.